Okay, it's Friday, I believe, February 2nd. Got to renew the insurance on this soon. So, yeah, wow, cool. It's threatening to rain, so I'm really not planning to do anything radical today. Gas and maybe groceries. And yeah, that is very cold air coming in. It's gonna be cold tonight. All right. $10 for the good stuff. Shield down. Yeah, I'm so grateful to get a little extra cash through that vacation pay. It's a weird way to do it, but I never took vacations in the past, so this is why I'm so brain dead about normal things. I'm just not normal. Fuck. My neck a bit there, de-stress. Oh, all that studying hanging over the keyboard. But what I'm about to tell you is kind of really kind of cheesy, really. I don't know, a lot of people wouldn't believe it. But yesterday I kind of wanted to power through another section and exam of this course I'm taking, but the previous exam section I rushed into it as well and ended up getting like a C, 75%, which is my second one. And what I didn't know is that when they calculate your overall GPA in this little program, they drop your lowest mark, so that's not bad. So I the first C didn't count, so I was running a really good GPA, and then boom, I got another C, and I was like, oh crap. So I had quite a little bit of anxiety going into this test, and I thought, oh, I just, you know, and I keep a little blue Bible that I got for myself. You still got that. I have a bunch of older Bibles, but I can't see anymore. It's gold. So I got a bigger Bible, basically. I had a very small one that I traveled with for many years. But my reading eyesight is not as what it used to be, so yeah, I got a bigger Bible, a little bit bigger text. So it was good. Okay. Really just gotta relax. I'd love to do a nice Friday ride though, honestly. I'm a little bit, what do you call it, cabin fever. Because I wanted to go out yesterday, but I honestly forced myself to do a good job. And oh, yeah, I was gonna tell you something about that. I think I forgot because I was going through that intersection there. But yeah, yesterday, when I was about to take the exam I just did yesterday, I keep this blue Bible off to my right on an old music stand. And it was just kind of sitting there, and I was just about to click, start the exam. And it's one way. Once you start, you got to finish it, and it's a time limit, and you only get one shot. You can't, like, retake it. I think you just get, booted from the course or something. I don't know. Anyway, I get going, and I think, what the heck? Can't hurt. So I put my right hand on the Bible, said a little prayer. God, please help me get a better mark than a darned 75%. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Honestly, I wrote a perfect test. I don't know how I did it. I don't know. I was pretty stressed, and I really hustled through it. But yeah, somehow I found the right answers. So you know how it goes when you have a test and you think, yeah, I think you know what? When I finished, I still had 20 minutes of time left. So yeah, I just when I clicked final submit, I was like, I had a good feeling. I'm like, wow, I maybe got one wrong. I really felt good about all the answers. So yeah, sure enough, boom, perfect test. So again, it's not. I should right here for you Americans, I should actually lane split with one car. But just in case I actually post this, I'm gonna do it right. There we go. So that's it. I said a prayer, and I got a perfect exam. I said a prayer to write a good test, and yeah, dang it, if I didn't do it, pull it off. So there you go. Kind of just a believer story, like this is the kind of stuff that happens in my life so often that people stop believing me when I tell them that I did it. It's like, I don't believe it. It's like, okay, whatever. I got the test score to back it up. Okay, she started right up. Nice. Saturday. I think it's February 3rd. Beauty. Kind of vlogging her. We're just gonna stop shortly here. Yeah, it's colder today than it was yesterday. Here we go. Yep, struggle is real. Nice and quiet. Didn't want to startle her. Nice looking gal. Okay, here we go. Yep, right in our old spot here with the garbage and the nice nice booty photo, booty poster. Yay, found neutral. Little dog. Okay, here we go. goodness me. Okay. Nobody behind me. I'm okay. Here we go. And wow, two really sweet young ladies at the dollar store. Goodness me. There we go. Made eye contact with that dude. He wasn't looking my way. Okay, if I'm being honest, Saturday morning looks like shitty weather. I'm just going to do a little full-on poser old geezer on a bike because I need the mental health loop. I don't really need to go far. Okay, whoops, my bad. There's been a bit of a rain shower down here already, so the road's pretty slick. Woohoo! But I'm doing one of my favorite short loops here. That guy's pushing a little. He wants to do 100K. Nicely done. This is a good practice for my wet riding. I am getting a bit of rain in the face. A little refreshing spritzer. Woo, baby. She's freshening up too. A little cooler down here. Good. And I love my windshield. Not gonna lie. I'm sure a lot of people would tease me with a little windshield on a Nightster, but she is really helping for highway work. This is not a fast highway. I'm only doing about 80 kilometers, but it's a little cool and windy. Plenty of adventure for a guy in his mid-50s. That's gonna win me. Oh, shoot. And again, I can duck down here if I see a rock coming off of there. So nice. But yeah, I gotta get back to studying. But I've got a backlog of videos that I gotta kind of publish and mash. There you go. That's what happens when you got a Honda Civic, yo. You think you're a race car driver. I'm doing the speed limit. It's not like I'm being an asshole. Okay, I'm going to turn here before I get in trouble. Okay, flying down 104th now. Nice little farm road. We'll roll past a few of these farm mansions. Yeah, this is just what I needed today. Quick little ride. I picked up some snacks so that tonight when I get motivated to study, I will hammer through some more of that course. I'm doing really good, but I found this morning, I got up, I slept in, which is great. I overslept. I did about maybe 10 or 11 hours of sleep last night. Pretty incredible. I woke up at 8 a.m. and then I just kind of made a modem full of coffee and I spiked it with hot chocolate powder. So it's like a mocha. Oh my God. So chocolate, sugar, coffee. And that just put me in a state where I was like not doing anything, just laying around in my chair watching YouTube stuff about the Book of Enoch, which we'll get into later. But yeah. officially not part of the Bible, but there's a lot of, it's a controversial book. Although Enoch was a real person in the Bible, they didn't happen to include his books. Wow, look at that, up in the tree. Eagles, 2 of them, big, really big. Wow. This is cool. Okay, here we go. Oh Lord, help me slow the heck down. There we go. Nice and gentle. Somebody's got the fireplace going. Oh, and I kind of blew it at this stop sign last time through here, so today I'm going to have to be more awake. Okay, that guy still got his right signal on. He might be a motorcycle guy. Yeehaw, baby! I'm actually really enjoying this. Just a straight up cruise. Very selfish, all about me. Okay, it's really crazy how quickly 3 weeks vacation just fly right by. I'm into the last week of my vacation already, holy crap. And I have an errand that I'd like to do today, so I'm just heading out. It's about 10:30 in the morning. It is still really cold, probably about 4 or 5 degrees. And I have a backlog of ride footage from my vacation. What I'd like to do today when I get home for lunch is maybe go through a bunch of that footage and just pick out a few highlights. So, I'm just heading up there to the usual mall that I go to. I brought my toolkit in case I want to go for a ride after. We'll see if this sun breaks out. It's supposed to be a little warmer. Cloudy, but no rain today. There we go, pop her up in the 4th. Not bad. I should have rode. Yesterday was beautiful, and I should have rode. But I didn't. I tried to get some of my work done, but I'm losing motivation. I had a couple of good study sessions there late last week, but honestly the weekend I was just kind of like, studied out. So I am still doing stuff like reading on my own and praying, all that kind of stuff. I got a lot of things I need to do this upcoming year to, quote, secure my retirement, hopefully. Just the very thought that I actually might live long enough to see a retirement is a little, kind of freaking me out a little bit. But one day at a time, that's what they say. We, all of us, not just people who come from my background, have a tendency to just overthink things, get too worried. So for now, just renew the insurance. And I put like comprehensive stuff like vandalism, whatever, theft. And this thing got sabotaged a couple times. but the amount that it would have taken to get it into the actual Harley dealer would have eaten up my deductible. So I was like, man, that's not even worth it. People are going to sabotage it anyway. So whatever, he's still running. And when I bought this thing, I had no idea that they would just laugh me out of the dealership when I asked for help. So I basically have had to do all the maintenance and whatever, kind of jury rigging my repairs as I go. So it kind of is what it is, you know. I can't really do anything about a couple of, still about a half dozen complete asshat neighbors that are just going on and on. Really not going to be helpful. So for now, I'll just wait till they kind of bury themselves. Just outlast them. Meanwhile, I'm gonna stay all legal. Okay, I'm legal for another year. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just wanted to do a quick little ride. Laundromat. I was angry. Anger. You didn't know I'm going right here. That's why I didn't speed up. Little park here. It's nice. Gave that student driver a heart attack. Alright, here we go. And what are my goals this year for the bike? Yeah, fix a couple nagging things that were sabotaged. Yeah, luckily the bike's still running, so I'll fix a few of those things. That's about it. Maybe come down here and give a free sermon. I've got to write a couple more sermons. It's happening concurrently. It's essentially an expository writing on some parts of the Bible, basically. It's part of the ministry foundation process, and hopefully at some point I can head downtown or even go out of country. I don't know. I do carry a passport, so I mean I could probably go anywhere. I just can't afford to. But if a church was going to pay my airfare, that would be different. So I don't really know. Like, we go through the process in this course of really defining the call. Like, I've always been a bit of a believer, and I've always felt this sense of divine in my life because of the crap I've been through and the things I've survived. There's no other explanation, really. And for some of the things I've been able to do at my own surprise, you know, like there's so many trips and things like you see the hand of God in your life even when you don't admit it, even when you think it's something else. So I don't, I've never shied away from that thing. And I'm reading again another book by A.W. Tozer. So far he's my favorite old school preacher. This guy's pretty good. Tozer. He ended up at Avenue Road in Toronto, but he's originally from Chicago. He's probably passed away now, but these sermons that I'm listening to are from like the 60s. So pretty funny stuff. Yeah. But he's got this one sermon that I want to base my next one on. And this is where he picks out parts in the gospel that explain or introduce or tell us who, in fact, is the Holy Spirit, and why people don't really believe that statement by Jesus before he ascended. I believe it's in Acts, or it could be John 14. I don't know. Might be John 14. That Tozer actually uses, where he explains that, yes, I'm going up there to be with the Father, but I'm going to leave you a comforter, like the truth. Yeah, it's interesting. Basically, he calls him the Holy Spirit. And Tozer maintains that the Holy Spirit is a person that we simply cannot see. So I'm going to have to listen to that a couple more times, pull out some of the references that he made, and try to work through it myself and apply it in a modern context. All right, I'm going to head back. Again, I didn't want to spend money, even though I renewed my insurance. That cost money. So coming to the park and having a little private session here like this in front of the... I didn't go right in there because they're walking over there, but one of these young guys was actually in there sitting alone. And when someone's like praying or whatever, I think you have to respect that. That was fun. Just a couple minutes in the park. Always nice. And now let's get home before it rains. Tomorrow's going to be beautiful, so sure, it should be nice tomorrow. Probably cold, but nice. So I can always ride tomorrow. Today was a must-do to get that insurance corrected, because the day it runs out, I'm probably not riding. You know what? Oh no, I can do it. Nice. A little worried about that exit there. Come on, guys. And we're rolling. Guy's doing the U-turn up there. So yes, this is like a positive negative. So yes, not a long ride. That's what I was gonna say. Indeed, not a long ride today. Yeah, downhill. Look at this busy intersection. I got a stale light. That was weird. I expected that light to turn right away. Angered the guy behind me. Both earlier and now a little bit, I am going a little, I'm not really cranking it. It's a bit colder today. I wanted to baby it a little on the way out. It's not too bad out now, but overnight it dropped below zero. So I'll have to try to punch through a few sections today.